Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Rivera Urban Homestead. It is August 30th. It is Sunday, and today we are going to start preparing the one raised bed that we're going to try the square foot garden project in. And look at what I got. I was telling you I wanted to start fresh, and I am. I got all kinds of different seeds. All kinds of different seeds, guys, for this next month's planting. Look at all this. All fresh, all new, ready to roll. I got broccoli, cucumbers, kale, lettuces, onions, beets, pole beans, bush beans, cabbage, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to do the square foot garden method in one of the raised beds. But today what we're going to do is we are going to build the soil that Mel Bartholomew from the Square Foot Garden recommends. So it's basically a third vermiculite coarse, a third peat moss, and a third mixed compost. So we're going to get out in the garden here in a minute. I bought a bunch of different bags of different kinds of compost and also the compost we made here. So we're going to mix all them together. We're going to fill up that bed about 6 inches of this new soil. So we might have to take the top layer out of the bed. We have to go look at it and see how deep it is. So anyway, let's get out there and let's start building this soil. Oh, one quick thing I want to add, guys. I started something this weekend. I became an affiliate on Amazon. So what that means is things that I use around here, I'm going to put links in the description below my videos. So if you hit the link below my videos now, my Amazon affiliate links, you can buy the stuff there, or you can purchase anything within the 24 hours after you click on my link, and it just helps me out a little bit. And it doesn't cost you anything else. It's a regular shopping, but I just get a little cut, and it'll help around here as far as getting seeds and soil and different things that I need. I just kind of wanted to monetize a little bit more. I don't do Patreon. I don't ask you to give me money every month just to give it to me. So anyway, if you want to help out, just click on those Amazon links below and I'll get a little bit of change.
Okay,
Thanks.
so check it out here, my different composts I got. I got some mushroom compost. This is organic land and sea compost. It has lobster and crab meal in it. Seems pretty interesting. Little black cow manure, another regular just composted manure of a different type I found, plus our own compost that we have on the side of the house. We're going to mix all them together, and then we'll mix a third of that with a third. Look at this big old bag of vermiculite. This is the coarse vermiculite. I could not find it anywhere local, so I had to buy it from Amazon. So I'll leave a link down in the description below, and if you want to pick that up to build this soil, you can do that. Also, I do have the peat moss back there we're going to be using. So first things first, let's get all these different composts combined. Alright, let's get some of our homegrown compost, guys. Oh yeah. There's an eggshell. We'll put that in the other compost. Look at that. That's beautiful looking. That is some beautiful looking compost, guys. I'm so happy about that. Okay, let's continue to mix the compost together. Okay, so I got a whole wheelbarrow full of mixed compost. It looks amazing. So now what we want to do is we want to make a third, and a third for the soil. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take that 5-gallon bucket there. I'm going to put 2 5-gallon buckets of the vermiculite, 2 5-gallon buckets of the peat moss, 2 5-gallon buckets of the soil, and we're going to mix them on this big old tarp. And then we'll just keep adding equal parts until we have a big old mixture of soil. So let's do it. And that's what the coarse vermiculite looks like. It's real airy, nice and fluffy. It'll hold a lot of moisture and it'll keep that soil from getting compacted. Okay, and that's the finished product when you get it all mixed together, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, nice and airy. Nice. Got that good peat moss vermiculite to keep it all airy and keep that moisture retention. Then you got all that good compost in there to feed the soil, the nutrients for the plants. The microbiology will start living in it. So that's going to be a good mixture to put into our bed. Okay, and that's going to be the bed we're going to use. So I need to clear it out. I'm going to cut the sunflowers down. Okay, so I went through it, I weeded the whole thing out. I am going to take a little bit of the soil out, not a lot, because I don't really want to disturb it too much. But it's pretty full, and I want to be able to pack in some of that good soil. So I'm going to just take a little bit out, throw it into the other bed next to it. Okay, that's about all I'm going to take out. Now I'm just going to use my little weasel claw there and just kind of loosen all that up. I have a little vermiculite left over, so I'm going to go ahead and incorporate it into that existing soil and just keep that area as well. Okay, so I took out some of the soil, I leveled it out a little, and then I just threw on a couple of shovels full of the compost. Now it's just time to fill it up with the square foot garden soil. Wow, guys, I made just enough. Look at that. It is totally full, leveled out. Oh yeah. Now what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put the black tarp over it and just kind of let it set until we're ready to plant it out. I'll wet it down first, then I'll put the tarp on. But there it is. We got a nice top off with that square foot garden mixture. We'll see what happens at the end of next month when we go plant. Okay guys, so being I'm not going to be planting until the end of next month, I wanted to cover up the soil. I don't want to leave it bare. I don't want to leave any soil bare anymore. I've done it in the past and it's not healthy for the soil. So I had cardboard at work. It's a free commodity. I just brought a bunch home, laid it all out. Obviously you take all the tape off and all the, labels and stuff like that. So I just wet it all down. I covered the whole bed. I'm going to put that tarp, probably the silver side up. I don't want it attracting more heat than what it needs, but I'm going to tarp it, and then that's how it's going to sit until we get ready to plant it. And then what that'll do is that'll keep the soil moist in there. The worms will start coming through it. The worms love cardboard, so it'll attract them from the bottom, and it'll just keep that soil nice and hydrated and ready to roll when it's time. So I'm going to tarp it now and we'll move on. There we go, guys. That's a wrap. We got it under cardboard, under a tarp. It's nice and moist. Oh, it's just going to sit there and just wait for them seeds here in a month. There we go. Our square foot garden raised bed is done. And with it being blocked off like that, we don't have to worry about weeds. So it'll be perfect. It'll be ready to go when we unveil it next month. What do you think, Callie? And you can't go in there and go potty. Ha ha. Yeah, you. What are you doing? Hi. What? Alright, so that's a wrap today, man. It's always so much harder working out here because it's so hot and humid. Ugh. Mixing all them soils together and the compost, but I tell you what, that bed looks awesome. When I felt it, oh, it was just so airy and fluffy. I've never had soil like that in my raised bed, so I'm excited to try it out. I can't wait till the end of next month. We start
filling in that raised bed with our little square foot garden method we're going to try. And I'll leave a link if I can find one on my Amazon affiliate thing. I'll leave a link down below if you want to get that book. It does have a lot of good information in it. And I'm also going to leave a link for the Vermiculite, because I did buy that on Amazon as well. And that stuff can really air out your soil and have some good moisture retention now. With that peat moss, the Vermiculite, rich compost, I think we're going to be off to the races at the end of next month. Yep, we're going to get some stuff growing. Oh yeah. Anyway guys, I hope you liked the video. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe and all that good stuff. Get me out there a little bit more. I did pass 3,000 subscribers. That's amazing. I remember when I had like 12 and 17 and stuff. So it's not a huge channel, but it's fun. I like hanging out. I like doing this. And wait till you see that garden. Anyway, we'll see you next week with some other weekend adventure. Take it easy, guys. Work is done. That's nice and cold. See you guys later.